Hi everyone, this is Mukesh Otwani once again from learn-automation.com. Today in this video, we will talk about how you can make put call and patch call using Playwright with JavaScript. So in the previous videos, we have already discussed how you can make a get call, how you can make a post call using Playwright. And if you are watching this video directly, then I would highly recommend you to watch my last two videos where we discussed how to download, configure Playwright, make a get call, and then how to make a post call. Now, in order to talk about update and partial update, let me show you the official documentation. You can also use this for demo purpose. Now, this API, if I see update booking, you can see we have put, and if I want to update partially, we also have something called patch, right? Now, first I will show you how you can make a put call and how you can even pass the token at runtime. Very interesting video, but very easy and very effective. This is how you use in real time. So in case if you're new to API, just a quick difference between put and patch. The moment you go with put, it replaces the entire source with the new data that you send. It means suppose you are creating one booking with this, okay, which is first name, last name, price. And now you want to update the complete booking with a new data set. You can change the fields, okay, which include first name, last name, price, deposit, booking dates, and additional needs. Whereas if you talk about patch, which is partial booking update, you can update the only specified or specific field of a particular resource. For example, I just want to update first name or last name instead of updating the complete resource. Now, before we do this, let me show you a quick demo about this API so that you will get some idea what exactly we're trying to do. Then we will go with Playwright. Now, if you already know, if you understood the functionality, you can move to the part 2 of this video where we directly use Playwright. But I would highly recommend watch this because I'm going to show you one plugin within the VS Code so that you don't have to use any third-party plugin or extension for API testing. So quickly, I'm going to install one extension. So if you open your VS Code, go to extension and search for Eco API. Eco API. So we have one directly VS Code plugin, Eco API for VS Code. So this is how the UI will look like, similar to how any other API testing clients will look like. The reason why I'm installing this plugin, I don't want to switch to any other tabs or any other API client for demo purpose. So I'm going to install this directly on my VS Code. Search for Eco API, click on install. It's a very light plugin. You notice it took hardly 1 second for me and we got this plugin and you can see this icon. I'm going to open this. So you can see we have some samples created. By default, when you install, you will also get some samples. This is one folder which I created. Maybe I can delete this, not required. Now, in order to show you bookings, for example, if I go to get bookings or get booking by ID, first let me make a get call and let me check how many bookings we have. So if I click on plus, if I click on, this arrow, HTTP request, and let me select get from here, let me enter this URL and click on send. It will take few seconds and you can see we got multiple bookings. If you notice, it's a JSON array. This is JSON object, another JSON object, and so on. So we got multiple bookings, right? Let me use this booking, which is 1229. Now, if you want to pass a particular booking, you just type booking slash and you can pass the booking ID. In our case, if I just pass this booking ID 1229, you can see we have one existing booking. First name is Jane, then Doi, total price, deposit, and so on. Now imagine I want to update this particular record. So obviously either I will go with partial update or complete update. So for example, I want to update completely. So if you see, this is the curl command they have given, that whatever booking ID you want to update, just pass the booking ID. They have given example of one, we can go with 1229. Now, these are the three headers that we need to pass. For example, if I pass content type, if you go to this headers, content type, value is application JSON. Now, if I go with second header, again, application JSON. So this is accept application JSON. Now, this is the most important part, that I also need to provide something called token. Obviously, they have given example, but interestingly, they have also provided that how you can generate a token. So first, let me show you how to generate a token so that I can pass the token and I can show you how you can update. For this, they have given a post API that the moment you hit this endpoint, pass this header, which is content type application JSON. And if you pass this data, you will be getting a token. So let me create another request. This is a post call. Let me hit this endpoint. Then the header is application JSON. So go to headers, type content type, application JSON. And this is the data. Username is admin and password is password123. Copy this payload. Now, the moment you have to pass data, you will go to body section. Right now it is selected to none. Click on raw and paste here. Now, the moment I hit send, you are getting this token. And this is exactly what I need. And don't worry about Playwright. In Playwright, we will create this at runtime, and runtime we will pass the token. Just to demonstrate this API, I'm showing you manually first so that you can connect easily. I will copy this token. Now come back to this and come back to update booking. The header name is cookie. So let me pass cookie here. Cookie. And the value should be token equal to and the token value. So I will write here token equal to and the token that we captured directly from here. So we provided all the headers. Then we also have changed the URL, right? It's a put call. Let me change it to put. Now I will be using the updated data. So let's say I want to update the complete record. So this is my test data and this is actually my payload. Right now, this booking ID, which is 1229, have this first name, last name, price, and you can see the values, right? Now, if I have to update, I will again go to body, raw, JSON, paste. And let me change to different name. Let's say Mukesh. Let's say API. Total price 222. Maybe I will change the date to 25 and let's say 26. Some random values. Now the moment I send, now you can see it has updated the record and you can see first name, last name, price, everything got updated and you can see the response code is 200, right? Now exactly in the same way, let's say if you want to go with patch, you can select patch from here. And with patch, you don't need to pass all the fields. You can pass maybe some fields. For example, they have given example of first name and last name. Maybe I can also pass only the first name. That instead of Mukesh, I want to just pass maybe Suresh. Now notice only first name will get updated. So you can say API is same, price is same, only it has updated the first name. Now this is exactly what we will do in Playwright. First, I will generate the token. Then I will generate one dynamic booking and that booking we will also update. So let's go back to our project. I don't need this. This is just for demo purpose. We already have two spec file. Let me create another spec file and I will give put patch dot call dot spec dot js. Let me quickly import test, and let me import expect from Playwright. Let me maximize this so that you can see easily. So let me use test function. The title, I would say first put example. I will be creating asynchronous function, and we will take one request fixture which will help us to automate. Now for this particular example, as I shown you, that first I need a token. So I will make a post call. So again, type await request dot post. I will be passing this endpoint. And guys, this we have seen in the previous video. So exactly same example I have shown in this video. Okay, so make sure you watch. I'm assuming that you have seen. So I'm directly going to pass something called headers. I need to pass content type and application JSON, right? So let me copy content type, come back to VS Code. So first content type colon, and the value should be application slash JSON. Now I need to provide this data. So I will copy this and I will type comma data. Data also we have taken, I can copy paste. So if you think this is getting complicated, you can store this in a variable called auth data and store the test data here. And here you can just pass auth data. Now this will make a post call with this header, with this data. If everything goes well, you will be getting a response. Let me store this in a variable called response. And let me capture the JSON response. Okay. So I will say JSON. Let me store this in a variable called JSON response. And now from this response, we need to capture something called token. So again, I will say this JSON response dot token. Let me store this token something called token, or maybe I will give auth token. And let me first print. I will say token is auth token. So now let me execute this. Now either I can use CLI or I can use this something called runners. So using Playwright plugin with that we have, I can run my test. Now one thing that what I did actually, it created directly in the parent folder. Maybe I can move this to the test folder. Go here. This is the one. I will execute. See, we got token 39E10. Let me run it again. And we got the token. So every time I will be making a request, I will be getting a new token. So part one is done. Now, in order to update a booking, obviously I need a booking, right? So again, two options. Either I can go with any existing booking, or better, I will create my own booking. So up to us. Let me quickly create a new booking so that it will be one end-to-end scenario for you. So let's create a quick booking so that you will understand how to capture booking ID and how you can pass to the next call. Now, in order to create a new booking, same, I will be making post call. This will be the endpoint. This will be content, and this will be the data. So quickly await request dot post. The endpoint is this. Now I need to provide headers. So I will say headers, header content type, colon, application JSON. Now I need to provide data. So copy this data. put comma data, and now you can pass the complete payload. So I'm going to create another variable and I will say new booking data, and I will paste this payload. And let me change it to Mukesh. These are the sample data. You can go with any data. I will be quickly adding few details which should look realistic. Booking dates, let's say 2026, 1/1, checkout 2026, maybe 2 and 2, 1 month of vacation. And breakfast is the additional need. Now I can pass this payload here. Sorry, this payload here. Once that is done, I will be storing the response. Again, I will say this is new booking response. Now I need to capture the JSON response. So I will say await new booking response.json. I will be getting JSON response now. To be more precise, JSON object. And I will say new booking response JSON. Now the most important part, guys, once you get the response, if you see the response contains booking ID, whatever booking ID we'll get, we are going to capture this booking ID. So whatever response I get, I will say dot booking ID. If I need first name, I will say booking dot first name, booking dot last name. If I need this check-in information, I will say booking dot booking dates dot check-in. So let me use booking ID. Let me store this in a variable and I will say booking ID. So this is the response, booking ID response that we got. So I will say new booking response JSON dot booking ID. That's all. Let's quickly execute this and I will only print booking ID. So first I'm printing token. Now I'm printing booking ID. And we'll say new booking ID is this. And quickly, if you want to see the complete response, maybe we can print that too. So I will say log and new booking response. You don't have to print this complete object, guys. You will be getting JSON object that I'm printing. And before that, I captured the booking ID. I'm printing booking ID too. Let me run this. Perfect. So you can see it created a new booking 3359 along with my details. What I need is booking ID. Along this booking ID, I also need token. So we got both the things that we need in order to perform put call. So for the time being, I will remove this so that we'll only get the required information that we need. Now this is the main part. Come back to update booking. Now I need to provide 3 headers, right? Then I need to pass data. And in this third header, I need to provide the token value. One thing that you will notice when you make a put call, you need to provide the booking ID. So booking ID we already got. So now we will append it. So come back to VS Code, type request dot put this time. So the moment you say put, now I need to provide the URL. Let's go back to URL. So in double quotes, I will pass here. Now this booking ID is hard coded. Now we don't want hard coded booking ID, right? So I will remove this. We already have this booking ID. So I will say plus booking ID. So at runtime, it will keep on changing, depends on which booking ID we got. Now put comma, and now we'll go with headers. So first we'll go with headers. So the first header that we have is same content type. It should be in double quotes, colon, application JSON. Now the second header, so put comma here, and now let's go ahead with second header, which is accept, colon, again application JSON. Now this is getting little lengthier string, so maybe I will keep this in the next line like this. So this is first header, second header, put comma again. Now let's go with third header. So put comma here. Now key. Key is cookie, colon, double quotes. Then we need to provide token equal to and the token value. Now obviously this is something hard coded. We want the new token which generated, right? Which we generated called auth token. So I will come on top and I will remove this, and we don't need this additional one. So basically we got three headers, right? Header 1, header 2, and header 3. We also got the booking ID. Now the last part is data. What data we want to change. Now this is one data that we got, right? I'm going to use updated data. So I will copy paste here. Instead of saying new booking data, I will say updated booking data. Now I want to update few details. For example, I want to change the price to 400. Deposit, I will change it to false. Booking, maybe I will change it to, let's say, March. This I will change it to April. And this maybe I will change it to dinner. So this is the updated payload that we have. Now how do we use this? I will put comma, data, colon, and pass this new payload that we created. See guys, this is only one line. Just for readability purpose, I have actually written the next statement in the next line, but you can write in the same line as well. So this is your one request, which is basically put request along with booking ID, along with token, along with new updated data. Now once that is done, I will be getting a response. I will say updated response. And now let me capture the JSON object. So I will say again, await updated JSON, updated response dot JSON. I will be getting now updated response JSON object. And now I can print this. Okay, so now it's giving me some issue. Let me check. It says syntax error, unexpected token. Okay, so let's cross check. This is headers. This is for, okay, this is for the complete one. This is for headers. Okay, this one we have not closed it actually, guys. So this we have to close it here. Yeah, this one is additional. We have to remove it from here. Now this is perfect. No issue. Let's go ahead and run. And here we go. We got the new token. We got the new ID 4007, and it updated my previous fields. So if you want to see the previous field, maybe first we will print old booking, which is this one. So I will put log new booking JSON response. And after that, we will update. Let's execute one more time. So booking ID same 4293. It used the same token. While making a booking, I used $300 through check-in dates and checkout dates and this. But while updating, I updated to 400, 300 to 400, true to false. I changed the month and I also changed the additional needs. Okay, so it looks a little complicated, but if you do one by one, step by step, it's very, very easy. So let me quickly summarize before we end. Now, if you directly have a put call, you can go ahead, right? But when it comes to real time, whenever you have a post request, put request, patch request, generally we have to pass credentials as well, right? So in the first one, we created one token, right? We made a post call, we generated a token. Then we created a new booking so that I can capture the booking ID. So we made a post call, we captured the booking ID. This was just a test data preparation for this example. Once I got the booking ID, I have passed here. Once I got the token, I passed here. And then we are making this. Now there's one quick task or assignment for you. Now I want you to extend this example and verify that whatever price we have updated, right? The same should be coming to the response. So verify price updated or not. Second assertion that you need to add is additional needs changed from breakfast to dinner, because previously it was breakfast, right? Now we added dinner, so response should contain dinner. So verify additional needs updated to dinner. Now I want you to put these two assertion, and if you're not sure, in the previous videos I have shown you how you can put these kind of assertions. Yeah. Okay, one important part that we missed, that I shown you the example of put, right? Now if you come to patch, exactly same thing, same headers, same token that you will consume, even the URL will be same like with the booking. What you need to change is from put to patch, right? It will be a patch called, this is the documentation issue. It should be patch and whatever data you want to update. In simple word, it will be just copy paste. So I want you to change this to patch and change the data and verify again. Let me know if you are not able to do it. I will make a dedicated video on this, but it's just your test that whether you are able to make a patch call or not. I know the video is little lengthier, but this is what is needed in order to make a put call for this example. Okay, that's all about this video, guys. I hope it was helpful. And in case if you find these videos are helpful, then please subscribe this channel, share with your friends who are learning Playwright and especially API testing using Playwright. And let me know if you face an issue and I will try my best to make videos on this. So that's all about this video. Thank you so much. See you in the next one. Till then, bye bye. Take care.